Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Madtree Brewing. This is their Galaxy High, which is an Imperial IPA. Jeff sent this to me, so thanks Jeff for packaging this up, packaging it up and sending it to me. I do appreciate it. I have had some Madtree beers, but I have not had this one before. This is a big one too. It says IBUs are high. They don't tell you what it is. Alcohol is 10.2%. Imperial IPA. Explore new worlds of flavor as two Australian hops collide to create waves of tropical dank flavors. And they're out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and the date on the bottom of this says canned on 4/19/2016, so it's about 5 weeks old. Still plenty fresh to get a good hop aroma and taste, I hope. So let's see where this one goes. Commercial description says Imperial IPA with Galaxy and Topaz hops. Food pairings for this beer: cuisine is barbecue, cheese is pepper, Monterey pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar, your stronger cheeses, and the meat is game grilled meat and salmon, snifter, tulip, oversized wine glass. I got my favorite glass today, the Sovereign beer glass, and it says here, because it's a 10.2%, can be cellared. Don't cellar your IPAs or double IPAs, guys. Drink them fresh. Well, let's get the top popped on this one and get it into the glass. I can't get Madtree beers down here in Virginia. Not this part, anyway. They may go to Northern Virginia, I'm not sure. Alright, and Madtree uses that little tree emblem on the back there. I have seen that before, but not seen this beer or had this beer before. So 2 fingers, right at 2 fingers ahead, over into the light. It would help if I turn it on. It's very cloudy. Tangerine color, but very cloudy. I see a little bit of light through the shallow part of the bottom of the glass here, but through the big bulb part here, it is very cloudy. So that tells me it's probably an unfiltered beer. Let's get a nose on it. Grapefruit, citrusy, maybe some lemon zest. There's a little bit of dankness in there. Grapefruit, passion fruit, stone fruit. Definitely getting some fruitiness to the beer. Smells very citrusy. It's that time. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jeff. Thank you, sir. A little bit of alcohol in the taste. Not much. It's a 10.2%, you got to realize that. Sometimes it's kind of hard to hide all that alcohol, especially when you get above 10%. Very tasty. Very, very nice. I'm not getting a lot of bitterness. It says IBUs are high. I don't think it's 100. I would lean more toward the 80 to 85 range. Very, very nice. Very well made, though. Awesome lacing is leaving on the glass. Very balanced to me. The malt and the hops are not one is overpowering the other. A lot of times these Imperial IPAs, they're hop bombs. I mean, they really have a lot of hops. This one seems to be a kind of a balanced double IPA. So, Madtree does some tasty stuff. They really do. I wish, and like I said, they're out of Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't know how far out they distribute, but I've not seen any of them here. So, maybe one day we will. Well, let me sip on it, let her have a couple sips, and we'll come back and see where this one ends up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about 35-40 minutes or so. Very tasty. Very nice Imperial IPA. Very, very tasty. A nice balance to the malt and the hops on this beer. A little bit of dankness in there. The Galaxy and the Topaz hops, being Australian hop varieties, add something a little different to the beer. Very non-typical from your American style beers. Stone fruit, passion fruit, tropical fruit notes. I'm getting grapefruit, lemon zest, very citrusy. Just a slight hint of the alcohol. Very pleasant. Very enjoyable beer. Definitely a beer that I would purchase if I could get them here. As long as it wouldn't be too pricey. Usually when you see these 10.2 percenters, they're packaged in a 4-pack instead of a 6-pack, and they're usually around $11 or $12 for a 4-pack of these. So I don't know what Jeff paid for this. He might post that in the comments of how it's packaged, whether it's a 4-pack or a 6-pack, and how much it costs for that. But it is a tasty beer. It's a very enjoyable beer. So I like trying these different beers, especially when they're brewed with hops that are not coming from the United States, the Galaxy and the Topaz. I've had Galaxy hop beers before, but the Topaz I'm not familiar with, so very nice. Let's do the final chug. Very pleasant, very balanced. Very, very balanced. Like I said, a lot of times the hops are super forward and you have a heavy bitterness. I'm not getting the heavy bitterness on this beer. It drinks very, very easy for a double IPA. It really does. So for me guys, 9 out of 10. If I was putting a numeric rating on this guys, it would probably be a 96 or a 97. It's pretty tasty. It's definitely worth picking up. You can get your hands on it if you're a hophead. Just remember, it's not like a West Coast style where you're going to have that big piney, grapefruity, pineapple-y taste. It's a little bit different with the Australian hop varieties in this. So, still tasty though. Very nice. Very well done. Date on the bottom of the can. They don't tell us the IBUs. It just says very high. I don't think it doesn't taste to me, it doesn't have that super big bitterness on the back end like the 100 and plus IBU beers do. To me it tastes like an 80 or 85 IBUs. It's not super bitter. So, over to Beer Advocate, they say 93 in the outstanding range, which is an A grade. And over to Rate Beer, they say overall 98, 94 in the style. So we got a 93, we got a 96, 97 from me, and we got a 98 from Great Beer. So all A numbers there, guys. So it's definitely an A beer, definitely worth trying. So if you see it, pick it up. If you're a hophead, you can get it. And if you've had it, let me know what you think. And come on back tomorrow. Let's take something tasty out of the fridge. See you then.